Buckeyes been very run heavy the second half of the season. They get Samuel an instant touch on the pop pass, and the speedster from Brooklyn.
And Bulwer as well.
Samuel again in the flat, but Dorian Daniel, the linebacker, was ready.
Last 3 weeks to improve.
Marcus Ball, the tight end, comes in motion. Barrett rolls to the right. Still got it. And fires it complete to Samuel along the sidelines. And Samuel slips as he cuts back. But the Buckeyes move the sticks.
The pass rush, you move the launch point. Look at the tight end right there helping 59. That gave him a chance to get around the edge. But there's the ability to improvise, the patience, waiting to the last variable second to be able to.
Buckeyes convert 3rd and 6, and now it's Samuel on the reverse. Chased and dropped way back at the 30.
You've got to anticipate you're going to get this kind of movement from the Clemson defense. Look how quickly they got out there. And there is, again, Michael Jordan trying to play.
Down 10 now. Barrett hands it off to Samuel, who bounces but is surrounded by a bunch of orange jerseys.
On a 2nd and long. It makes it tough.
From the pocket. A lot of time to throw, and a slant there to Benjamin Victor.
Against that pass rush this time, they give Barrett a lot of time, which he needed, and there's a late crossing route.
Samuel and Weber now flanking Barrett. They hand it off to Curtis, who cuts it back and bangs into Clemson territory.
Throw.
2nd and 8. It's a shovel pass inside to Samuel. Urban Meyer was joking that's his wife Shelley's favorite.
But you know, this is an offensive play that Pitt with Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator, who's headed to LSU to be the
4-man rush. Barrett incomplete, right off the hands of Curtis Samuel. Costly drop in the Buckeye.
There's a lot of defenders in his face. Puts it right there. Has a great passing lane. Curtis Samuel, the most reliable guy, just right through his hands. That's a 1st down for Ohio State.
Buckeyes got to hurry. Late clock at 2 as Barrett gets it. Pressure in his face. Samuel makes the catch. It's going to be very close. Tankersley was in coverage. Game.
Oh, you know where they spot it and where he is. To me, he looks like he's at about the 29.5.
Put his back at the 30, but the ball never got to the 30.
No, looks like, I mean, there's his feet.
Tankersley, a terrific job to come up and hit him immediately. So this is a reviewable spot because it does involve a 1st down. So let's see if the booth, Fred Gallagher. Michigan fans are hollering. Barrett throws it near side, and the catch is made by Noah Brown, and the big physical sophomore gets involved for the 1st time. Now in this 3rd down, Samuel is in the slot to the left. Barrett looks that way. He's covered, deflected, and falls to the turf at midfield.
Whether you're running or you're throwing, if you don't control the line of scrimmage, you're in trouble.
That time they pick up the pressure. Samuel makes the catch at the 35. Get up to a very true freshman. So Barrett on 3rd down, desperate to move the chains, has to work hard, spins, a flag comes in. He's 11 now after the penalty. Option look, shovel pass. Samuel almost dropped the ball, and that blew up the timing as Bulwer 3 and out again in the 2nd half. Isdall kicks it right along the ground. And backpedaling is Samuel, who'll field it at the 25, but nowhere to run. Artavis Scott, the receiver down there. If Ohio State can find a way to get back in the game. Samuel cuts it back on the edge, knocked down at the 25 after a
touch. So far unable to get out.
That time Samuel comes back, it's a lateral, he catches it behind the line of scrimmage and loses a yard.
That we saw against Michigan and Michigan State late in the year.
Hot pass now to Samuel. Nowhere to run, they string it out. They wanted to play with tempo tonight. 11 yards.
No,
they're taking deep shots.
Right.
Barrett from the pocket does take a deep shot and overshoots Corey Smith. 1,000-yard rusher. Barrett immediately looks to take a shot downfield. Has Victor running free. Goes up. Flag comes in as it's broken up. They'll get an interference call on the 1.5 yards needed on 2nd down. Barrett looked in the flat. Now fires downfield over the head and intercepted. Tankersley's got it. Tight ropes the sidelines. Samuel was open. The quarterback missed it, and now a scuffle after the pick on the far side, and flags come in.
Has to throw it over top of the linebacker, Daniel. And by doing that, the ball ends up sailing on him. You see him right here in coverage. He's kind of sinking back, and I think the ball ends up floating, goes up and over Samuel, who makes a pretty good effort on the.
Wants his guys to show some poise here.
Yeah, and this again, the ball. We talked about how it looked. The ball is thrown high. Looks like it, just goes off the fingertips of Samuel. Very good concentration by Tankersley. Watch Weber at the end after he makes the tackle. He kind of gets up and pushes Tankersley, and that's what got Watkins' attention. 94 came in there with a little bit of a push. Farrell's there as well. Just off the fingertips. Great reaction there by Tankers.
Samuel breaks free. Curtis Samuel in the clear. Johnson chasing him. Cuts it back and backpedals out of bounds.
And the center. Watch the center and the left tackle come around. Nice job also showing some strength. Cleveland Farrell almost brought him down from behind at the beginning, but he shows the strength.
Got to get to the 6-yard line.
Hail Mary looks like.
Barrett hit as he throws and just throws into the end zone where it's going to be intercepted. Van Smith's going to run it out. Smith has open space. Barrett trying to cut him off, but he cuts it back. Van Smith knocked down at the 15, and they. We'll talk more about that in the closing minutes. Meanwhile, Barrett, who's been really struggling after halftime as a passer, delivers far side, and that's broken up again.
Been down in distance.
On 3rd and 5, Barrett tries to pick his way and does spin for a first down out near the 40. The shutout. Barrett delivers. Samuel, and it's just short.